Now for hell. Hell indeed! Oh, wow. Okay, game. Jump up the right, that'd be a peep of the jump between both left and doing the up left boost. Maybe. Ow. I'm only allowed to take one hit. Ow. Yeah, like, I noticed that, you just needed the right angle from... Or at least, from the few times that I, like, made it up to the wall and died at the topmost spike, I figured, okay, all I need to do is, like, jump over to the left, like you were proposing, and then boosting. Because, like, doing the up left boost won't work, because you just hold to that wall and you end up getting stuck. When I game over here, I could probably show that. Just... Shang Academy has that weird, or not Shang Academy. Architect. Shang Architect has that weird quirk. Because this is what a boost to the upper left would look like. You just pretty much stick to that wall. You pretty much have to go all the way left, then boost to the upper right. There's nothing doing on that one, sadly. Ow. Also, Kaizo, indeed. That is a really small gap. Ow. I know, right? And unfortunately, this is like the last map that I have downloaded right now. I need to download some more to play more. Not too much of an issue. But a good chunk of the maps that I downloaded just don't work for whatever reason. Might be because there was like a new version that released. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. A new version released recently, so chances are older maps just don't work with the newer version and need to be updated. I don't know. Crap. Because, or at least I think it's format disparity. Because, case in point here. At least that I've noticed, any map from Architect's Mighty here. Code error. There it is. This is what I'm getting. Oh, good, and nothing else appeared on that file explorer that might be sensitive information. Just for whatever reason, something is not working. And specifically, none of that creator's maps work, and there are others that also don't work too. Yeah, pretty much. But unfortunately, I ended up having to because I had to, like, tie this computer to my work email. Unfortunate, but it had to happen. And now, back to, Death Planet. Death Planet, Death Planet, Death Planet. Mila wants to steal the stones, take the emeralds, and make a throne. Death Planet, Death Planet, Death Planet. Ow. Clipping the edge of the fucking spikes. Like, now that I've gotten a hang of a good chunk of these challenges, they're not that bad. My issue ends up being clipping the edge of spikes. Case in point. Oh, wait, terrible pun. Case in point. But tish. God damn it. Future me is gonna have a bitch of a time editing this video too. Oh. There are just gonna be that many dubs. I don't mind it, but even then. 2. God! I didn't use enough hover. Not enough mustard on this, No! I was about to say something I was gonna regret. Not enough mustard on this hot dog. None of those make sense. I wasn't planning on it. Mila is the most adorable. No one eat her. Secretly, Mila's middle name is Bag. Ow! Yeah, and at this rate, it's not exactly me sandbagging so much as dirtbagging. If I could, like, just get past that one bit without taking a nick. Up to you, dude. I did it recently, actually, like a month ago, I believe. Unfortunately, the commentary was absolutely crap because audio levels. And I'm terrible at balancing audio levels, apparently. Oh, well, you're gonna enjoy, Carol. You're gonna enjoy Carol. Up until Trap Hideout. Fuck! Just fair warning, when you do decide to play it, you are going to enjoy Carol up until Trap Hideout, because Trap Hideout sucks. Wow, that's a lot of steps. Hey, use what tools you've got. DVD recorder is pretty usable. What? Huh? Huh? I have a problem. Man, I want to play. Be able to mute the mic over cutscenes or when there was too much. Aww. Okay, I play Mega Man 0. And... Hold on, let me see if I can't, like... Either find a picture of the asshole, or otherwise... something. Just, there was a boss in Mega Man 03, which was like this eel bastard. And like, you're fighting him in an underground, sunken library. The story reason is, hey, we need some files to deal with a while and everything like that. You know, the antagonist. And yeah, the enemy in control of that area is a particular person. Voltiel Biblio. He's specifically the one who manages the database around there, and just got that information. So let's see. Window capture. But yeah, like, in the, in Mega Man 03, there's this enemy called Voltiel Biblio, right? He's an absolute asshole, and one of the things that he ends up doing is, like, warp around the field through a whole bunch of nooks and crannies. You're fighting this guy underwater, and he's got a whole bunch of electricity attacks. For one of them, he, like, pokes his tails out. He, like, pokes his tails out of the holes to throw out an electricity ball. And the voice line that plays every time he does that is, like, this, "Ha? Goikimatsu! Ha? Goikimatsu! Ha? Goikimatsu!" And he does this throughout the entire fight, and it's just so dumb and hilarious. Let's see if I can't... I have it up on a browser. Let's see if I can't, like, get his picture. It's nowhere near as bad as that guy, though. Like, if anything, it's actually kind of comedic. This guy. It's a really cool design, honestly, and the fight isn't that bad. By that point, you're like 2/3 of the way into the game, and you've got like an ice chip that can easily disrupt his patterns. He's a relatively simple enemy to fight. The only issue is he does a whole bunch of... He has a couple things where he gains invincibility frames to like hide out in holes. And again, the electricity attack that is slow, but it's a tracer attack, so of course it's going to be an absolute pain and a half to deal with. And now, back to death. Like, at some point, I want to buy up the Mega Man Zero collection, because, well, again, rather, because my sister and I own it on DS, and, man, I played a lot of Mega Man Zero growing up. It's just a really fun series of games. Actually, come to think of it, 03 is one of my favorite Mega Man games, period. Yeah, like the Zero ZX collection. I want to like buy that up when it goes on sale at some point. Good, balancing for newcomers. That's always nice. It added a whole bunch of other things too, like if I remember correctly, they actually brought back the the quote-unquote cheat menu for 03 too. Like, originally, Sorry, yeah. 02 and 03 originally had a whole bunch of cards that you could, like, use in combination with the e-reader? Yeah, e-reader. Let's see if you remember what that is. And they did a whole bunch of things like give you cyber elves, changed the decorations around the base, improved your weapons, made bosses harder or easier. Yeah, like, yeah, if I remember correctly, it only barely released in the US too. The DS Zero Collection adds that back in, and the ZX Collection does that too, if I remember correctly. Oh, come on! That was almost swift! Oh. Excuse... Yeah, kind of like that, actually. Just in combination with all of that and all the bosses and customizability, 03 is one of my favorite games of the Game Boy Advance Zero era, Mega Man Zero era. Just, I spent easily several summer vacations, winter vacations, playing Zero Collection, and just repeatedly running through Mega Man 03. I actually went out of my way to try and complete the entirety of 03 with A or S rank. And I got reasonably far, too, like, all the way toward the last levels, before I finally slipped up and got, like, a B or C, because, let's face it, last levels are kind of dick. Oh, come on! Rinse. I need that extra hit. But yeah, like, chances are, if I, chances are, since it's pretty much going to be impossible for me to find, like, a DS capture card or what have you, I'll probably, like, if I end up doing an entire back-to-back-to-back-to-back LP of the original 4 Zero games, I'll, like, find the emulation of, DS Zero Collection just to show it off. Because it's marvelous. Answer, this is, actually a fan game. This is Shang Architect. It's literally, Freedom Planet Maker. This project is actually a month old, if I remember correctly. Crap. Triple crap. And of course, me being me. Yes and no. Because the actual sequel, Freedom Planet 2, is supposed to release, I think, like, later this year. But in terms of where they shoehorn this into the Freedom Planet storyline, yes. It's a little after the events of Freedom Planet 1. I'm trying to remember his name. The general guy of Shang. Is it not the general? Is it not General Gong, like, the Emperor? Him. He decides, yeah, you know what? We need to make sure that a Brevin incident doesn't happen again in the future. So we're going to create an entire training academy for our soldiers to make sure that they're properly spec'd for the next big crisis. And by the way, Lilac, Carol, Mila, you guys did so well last time. You guys did so well handling that crisis. let's have you guys playtest no, sorry. Let's have you test our new facilities for, quote, safety and fairness. They go out of their way to state that specifically. Safety and fairness, and yet we have Kaizo Mila. I think all aspects of safety and fairness went out the window the moment you threw in the 23rd spike. Just a thought. Ow! There's actually like a Neosites site available. Let's see if I can't like find it quick. Or re-find it, sorry. Oh, never mind. Daniel's got you covered. So yeah, that's the site. I would highly recommend joining the Discord too, because there you'll be able to find a whole bunch of different levels to play. And it somewhat regularly updates there too, I've seen. Yeah, not that hard to find it. Ugh. Finding other levels, however, well, the dedicated hub is again the Discord, so join the Discord. Because other than that, it's essentially a matter of finding the .map files. Some of them might not work because, like, updates happened. Freedom Plant 2, I thought I heard something about plans of it being released either late summer or early fall? I've been trying to keep my ear to the ground for that, but, well, again, the devs have been kinda silent, and that's not exactly a good sign. They have been updating every so often, though, and specifically the devs' Twitter showed off recently, like, some new sprites that were created for the world map. So the project still exists, it's still being updated, it's probably just being slow right now. You know, typical classy quality assurance. God damn. I'm also gonna warn you ahead of time. There are a couple changes and whatnot. Yeah, I know that feel. Sounds like me with Rune Factory. Yeah, but then again, I also need to like buy a Switch for that, so I'm not looking forward to that. My eternal shame. I absolutely despise Harvest Moon. I find it boring. As for Rune Factory, I've spent at least 500 hours playing RF3. I am a paradox. And Daniel's not wrong on that one. Hell, like, it took me 13 months to make my, first prototype for my card game. And I only just put that up on Tabletop Sim, like, last night. Oh, I'd believe that! Starbound is a sink and a half. I think I actually have like 250 hours for a single back-to-back playthrough of Fracken. Yeah, exactly, and that's just the nice thing about games. There's a game for everyone. You just need to look around and find it. Or, actually, yeah, I swear, gaming is like, gaming is like the rules of the internet. You find a game, there's eventually going to be porn of it. You find a game, there's going to be a Rule 34 version of it. If a game doesn't exist yet, it eventually will. We don't talk about video gaming. Do I even continue with the rules of the internet? Ow! Seriously, that is a really tight hole. No! I need to stop! I need to stop! Things I'll regret saying for 400. Wow, that's a really tight hole I need to fit Mila through. Yeah, make every password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or otherwise give it like either your birthday or I don't know, the last 4 digits of your social. No, the most secure password you could ever have on a computer. Password. Guaranteed, or your money back. God damn.